Good afternoon. I'm Tracy Jensen, and I would like to welcome you and your student to math this year. Your student is either in Algebra 2, Pre-AP, Pre-AP Pre-Calculus, or Academic Pre-Calculus. I'm going to be running all of the classes basically the same way, and so I wanted to give you an introduction to the way I'm going to be teaching this year. Now first, this is my email. If you need anything, please contact me. I am very aware of the devastation we've all gone through with the hurricane, and some of you have suffered just so much more. Thankfully, my home was fine, and my family was all very fine, but I know some of you have really been struggling with water and being displaced. Please hear me when I say this. We will be working with your student. You may not have all of the resources you need to start school. I understand that. Please just come. Don't worry about it. I have everything in place so that students who don't have computer access at home will be able to complete this course and be very successful even in these trying times. So please, if you need anything, supplies, anything, please email me. So let's start with supplies. For all of the classes, they're going to need a calculator. Now, everybody who had me last year knows we're not going to use a calculator a whole lot, especially at the beginning. But I do have a class set of TI Inspire CXs, and they're welcome to use them for class. They can't take them out of class, but they can use them in class. They're all going to need graph paper, pencils. I do want the test to be taken in pencil, not in pen. Colored pens for grading, and colored pencils for coding notes. We're going to be working a lot on note taking, and coding them in color is very helpful. Glue sticks, I am going to be doing some what we're going to call arts and crafts, especially in pre-cal. I apologize now. For class, you may bring Kleenex, hand sanitizer, paper towels, whiteboard markers, that sort of stuff. If you want, this is totally optional. For Algebra 2, I'm going to want all of the students to have a 3-ring binder, paper, graph paper, and tab dividers. Now, our notebooks are going to be turned in for a major grade third 6 weeks, and they'll be being checked for homework grades throughout the 6 weeks. So this is really important. For pre-calculus, we are going to be doing what I'm calling arts and crafts. I have purchased some foldables for your students, and they have to have somewhere to put them. I want them put in these composition books, and I will be able to show your student the first day of school. If you don't have one, that's all right. We'll take care of it. And we will be needing glue sticks. This class especially needs glue sticks because we'll be putting the foldables into the composition books. You can use staples. We'll take care of things. Now, the district has allowed us to use UT Online. So I'm going to want your student to create an account. We will do this in class. Don't stress too much. Here are the codes if you choose to join it before school starts, but please don't worry about this ahead of time. Now, everything in my class is read through Canvas. Yes, we used Canvas last year. Your students are very familiar with it. This Canvas is going to be run through the school, so your student is automatically enrolled. So there's no codes. As parents, you'll be able to enroll as well and observe your student. The email is this lcisd.instructure.com. Your username is your school ID, and your password is your school password. So let's start right there. When you log into Canvas, again, you're automatically enrolled in your courses. Now I'm looking at the Algebra 2 course through what's called Student View. So this is what you should be able to see. And here is, of course, the little blurb about me. When you go on down, this is the syllabus page. You can see the bell schedule. I put in the bell schedule for you guys. And here is my tutorial schedule. Now, this is, of course, the tutorial schedule after we've got after the first week when we're doing Power Hour. I will have tutorials Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday from 11:55 to 12:20. And my National Honor Society, Mu Alpha Theta, will be meeting on Friday. If you come down, you're going to see a course summary. Now, parents, this is where you can see what is due. And you see this grayed out stuff? This is overdue. Well, these were all scheduled, of course, that we were going to do if school had started on a regular time. I'm leaving those reviews there so your student can look at them and review if they would like. We do have a skills quiz that I want them to take that will be a grade, but I'll get into that, and that's its mastery skills here. I'll get into what all that is here in a bit. But I have the entire first unit up for your students to see so that they know that they have a test on, in this case, Thursday, September 21st. Let's look at the structure. We have this calendar over here. The grade out days tell you that you have something due. And this is a to-do list, all right? And when you complete your to-do list, this will go away. So if you go to modules, I have everything organized in modules. This is the first day stuff. This is stuff we're going to do in class. Feel free to go ahead and get started if you would like. This is the instructions for the UT Quest. And here's my first review section. Now these skills are all review. Your students can take them as many times as they like. You'll notice this little red means that they're overdue. Don't worry about that. And then this mastery skills quiz is going to be a compilation of these 5 review quizzes. Let me show you how to do the quizzes. So you click on it, you take the quiz, you have unlimited number of attempts, no time limit, 10 questions, you take it, 1 question at a time, and I want you to notice something. I'm just going to click, let me just do it this way. I'm going to come down and submit the quiz. It's not going to like me because I didn't answer all the questions, but that's all right. And you see, it tells me that my answers are incorrect, but it doesn't give me the correct answers. So I can try it again. Okay, but I want you to pay attention to this first question. When I take the quiz again, it's a different question. All right, so the questions, your student will get different questions every time. So this will be a really good practice for them. So they can take those as many times as they like. They can take these 5 as many times as they like. And then this mastery skills, I want them to take before Friday, the 15th. They can take it at home. They can take it in class. They can take it with me. They can take it before school, after school. We'll take care of the kids. Make sure they get the skills test taken. Now, for the homework, we're going to do a flip. What does that mean? So let's look at September 11th. This is the first day of school. And yes, they have homework. That sounds terrible, I know. But when they go into the homework, you're going to see these 3 videos. Now, these are kind of long. The first day is kind of long. I apologize for that. That's just sort of the nature. Basically, what I have done is I have gone through, and I'm not going to play these because I'm not going to play them. You can the students can watch them on their own. When they come in and watch them, you see these are, there we go. These are, this is relations and functions problems. So if we were to play this, the whole 5 minutes and 30 seconds, these are problems that are in their notes packet. All right, so they're going to watch those every night beforehand. So they'll watch the videos and then they'll take a quiz. Now I want to show you what the quiz is because I don't expect the students to learn all this independently. Every time they, oh, I've already taken this. That's all right. Every time they do one of these, they will come in and take a 3-question quiz. And here are the questions. I watched the videos and took notes in my note packet. Obviously, only 1 correct answer. Describe the most important concepts in the video and use correct mathematical terminology. They can type in anything they want here. Einstein is cool. All right, and they can put in formulas by using this equation right here. And that's how I put the E equals mc squared in. And there it goes. But they can come in and put in, this is a latex editor. All right, so F equals ma. All right. And then the last question, and this is the important question, is name one topic or concept you need me to go over in class, or you need more practice on before the test. I go to this absolutely every morning, and I look at what the students write, and I adjust what we do in class. So that is their quiz. They do have to do it. If they haven't done this before class starts, then they'll be able to go into my room and watch the videos, because they do need this before they start working the problems. This is a first pass at the material. This is not, I do not expect them to know everything. And as the students know, I have everything listed here. These are my daily homeworks. This is a unit review and exam. I'm going to be doing UT online is going to be my review. It will be taken for a grade. It will be taken for an accuracy grade. And then, of course, the exam I have scheduled the 1st. I do have the files arranged differently this year than I did last year. If you look at, let's start with workbook. This workbook right here is the notebook your students will get the first day in Algebra 2. Pre-cal's arranged a little bit differently, but your student will get the entire fall notebook the first day. And it is bound. This is how they can get onto their Pearson Realize. They'll have a physical copy of this. This has all of their notes, and the videos go right along with these notes. It is not me reading it. You can see there are problems they need to work, and these problems are worked out in the videos. So again, this is just a first pass at the notes with your student. The next thing after those notes are these practice problems. Now, these practice problems, we will do these in class. They do not have to do these at home. The only thing they have to do at home is watch the videos. The UT online, I'm going to want them to print it off and bring it to class, and this is the review for the test. But most of this we will do in class. We may not do all of these. We may do more. It depends upon what the students need. So the unit daily PDFs, the daily units by PDF, you see I've got the units here. And you're going to see for Unit 1 functions, there's nothing in this folder yet. Well, there's nothing in there because we haven't had class yet. And so all of the problems I've given them, all of the instructions haven't been done. So just like I uploaded last year, I will upload by date in each of these folders. Now the class files. These are files that I thought would help your students. This is the bell schedule, the technology agreement from the student handbook. This is actually the student handbook in English. It's kind of long. This is my syllabus, and then this is, of course, how to log on to UT Quest. As I find files that I feel like the students need, like the final schedule, I will put them in here. We also have the chat option. Your students are welcome to come in here and chat with their friends instead of going on other social media and creating their own groups. This is already created for your students. Again, I'm thrilled to work with your students this year. And we're just going to have a really exciting year as we get to know each other a little bit better. I know most of your kiddos have had me before, and trust me, your weekly email will not be a video, but I thought you would appreciate seeing how your students will be doing it. Again, if you need anything, please email me.